G'day everybody, hope everybody is well. Today we are playing Warhammer 40,000 Regicide. While attempting to talk about MASH. Now, essentially Warhammer 400,000 is really chess. That's pretty much it. It's basically chess. Not a bad thing, but it is essentially chess. And the other thing we're going to be talking about, apart from this being just chess, no matter how much the developers want to say otherwise, is that let's talk about MASH. MASH, the TV show. There's a lot of young people out there who won't watch it, which is a shame. It is a great TV show. Yep, it went for 11 years, even though it was set in a Korean War, which was 3, but it still went for 11, and I think was actually quite successful. Moving phase, eh? Alright, let's move this bugger forward.
Tactical squad, advance!
But it has some really great one-liners that you just don't get this day and age. You really don't. Oh yeah, that's right, we'll do that stuff. It does suffer a bit in the old we're great as a TV show, but apart from that, it's a bit of a Marvel type of thing. Maybe skip the first half of the first season because it is quite dodgy indeed. You'll have to excuse me while I'm trying to watch this as well, so I haven't played this game much. But yet again, it's essentially chess. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's just one of those things. Did I miss out on doing something? Did I? Alright, let's try and move you forward one.
The enemy has few places left to run.
The first season is pretty outdated. I mean, the morals and everything sort of custom in it isn't great.
Firing on target.
And yeah, you don't really want to see that. It's just a shame that a few of the lead actors actually decide to leave when really they should have stuck around. But I suppose that's just a TV show in a nutshell. And then the person who played Colonel Blake, he decided to leave because he didn't want to be stereocast. I don't think he actually found much work after that. It was a bit of a shame. And even Trapper John, the guy who played Wayne Rogers, he decided to leave because he got sick of playing second fiddle, which is fair enough, I suppose, at the same time. I mean, you don't want to... But then again, that's just part of the character. The only real other reason MASH sort of falters is when Alan Alda decides to take over writing and directing. Unfortunately, it's the ego that took over, unfortunately, and kind of destroyed a lot of the magic, even though it did bring it back. The guy who played Frank Burns, who was kind of like the person everybody picked on.
They cannot stand against us.
He left after season 4 because he can't develop his character anymore. Now that's true. I don't think he could have. He done very well developing his character. Hello. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So many credible references, so many memorable characters, even memorable guest appearance. Patrick Swayze, Ron Howard. If anybody knows who Brian Denner is, Brian Denner has in it a few times. There was actually an episode where Alan Alda's dad, Robert Alda, actually played a surgeon. Now, out of all the characters on that show, there's only 2 people that could actually act drunk. And this is the guy who played Frank Burns, Larry Linville, and the guy who played Father Mulcahy. Which that brings to one of my favourite jokes of all time. Yeah, I played water polo once, but my horse drowned. Obviously all in the delivery. I think we'll bring this guy out here.
We have them on the run.
I should bring my knights out next. But if you do get a chance to watch MASH, I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, as with anything, there's always those dodgy episodes that you just don't want to watch. But it is well worth it. Yeah, this is going as good as you expect, really, isn't it? Roll the dice and always get that 1%.
Open fire!
So again, it is chess, but with an extra slight element. I don't remember. See, that'll be their bishop doing some naughty stuff, which he probably shouldn't have done that. Oh no, he probably should have. It doesn't really matter too much. And which one's my coin anyway?
This one, mine.
It's not very nice, is it, buddy? A couple of characters actually took over. A couple of people left. Morgan Freeman, not Morgan Freeman. Harry Morgan took over the role of Colonel Blake. He came as Harry Potter. Did a very good job. It was a bit of a shame
This shall be over soon.
because I think Colonel Blake didn't actually fill his full sort of
The Codex predicts our victory.
course. Didn't get the really testing, so it could have been a few episodes later on that he could have actually tested what he did. But
Weapon ready.
that's how it goes, though, isn't it? Radar O'Reilly, great classic character. Again, got a bit big for his boots. He thought that he could do anything after that. Gary Berghoff, but he didn't, unfortunately. Bear with me because I'm getting
Weapon ready.
pretty full on. It's a shame that you could actually do this because essentially, as I've mentioned.
Got him now, boss.
Oh, okay. You can only get so many moves. That doesn't matter. Yeah, see, so he's pretty desperate trying to get that person there. Sounds like something from Mad Max Fury Road, but you don't sort of. Okay, can we do some healing here?
To serve the chapter.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, it's movement phase.
None shall survive.
You can't do too much, can you? No. I'll keep you out there. We'll
Both
move.
pistol and chainsaw ready
Ah.
to strike.
We might move you here. What about you?
Ready to deploy.
Alright, I'll move you up because you'll be able to take.
Victory is assured.
The last episode of MASH was actually a feature-length movie, and I believe at one stage was the most watched episode ever. Won't spoil anything, but something does happen to Alan Alda's character, Captain Pierce, which is pretty detrimental. Very emotional too. It's a pretty hard hit, which is pretty rare to see the TV shows, apart from like Game of Thrones and whatnot. It doesn't die, or doesn't have any incest, so that's okay. It's more through the show he uses his humour as a bit of a bulletproof vest to ward off all the emotional sort of things of the war. But it does actually get to him in a sort of a magnificent way. Hey, that's not good. Hey, you're a rook. Where are you going? You little bugger. See, I haven't played chess in a while. Used to play chess a lot in primary school. I think the only sort of arch nemesis was a guy called Darren Swain who did beat me, which is a bit of a bugger. It's something I can never relive,
Tactical squad.
but it doesn't matter. So, can't take him at all. What about my bishop? I'm moving my bishop back. You can't go anywhere with me, bishop gone.
They cannot hide from us.
Might move you. I can't really move you anywhere. Not much we can do about that, unfortunately.
Standing by.
Might move you up to.
My mind is focused and ready to strike.
You can move
My
over there.
knowledge
You
and
might be able to
powers
do
guide
something.
us to victory.
Anyway, a few characters did take over, as we said about the Harry Morgan and
Firing on target.
Colonel Blake. Harry Morgan did a fantastic job. Another character to take over, Trapper John. When Trapper John left end of season 3, we had BJ Honeycutt. B for B and J for J. He doesn't do a bad job either, but as with any sort of TV show, it does become the old sentimental type of thing, which is real unfortunate, especially with the kids and everything. It's like a lot of TV shows like Falling Skies, where you just don't care because you just want to see the action. That's like the problem with a lot of war movies these days. Is it's more about the family at home, where you don't really give it that much of a toss about the family at home. You'd rather just watch the effects of the front, like Band of Brothers is a good example of this, or Generation Kill. Oh man, alright, that's a bit of a bugger because I did actually end up, well, he's put himself there, so he's just sacrificed himself, unfortunately. Larry Linville left, which is Frank Burns, and David Ocean Steers, I think it was the third, I can't remember. Well, it might be the character of Winchester, turned up, which is again, another bad character, a sort of an upper class type of person going into a lower class type of area. Yeah, I think he's dead, so it's alright. What can we do here? Yeah, you can take that. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played chess for a while, so it's all pretty alien in a certain way. Can we do some healing? What are you? Psychic attack, only death, blah blah blah. Iron Halo, artificial armor. I'll put the Iron Halo up because that sounds pretty cool. Radar left at the end of season 5 or 6 or 7, not too sure, but don't think it really impacted that much. Yep, great character, but I like that any character sort of leaves, you sort of weigh up if they've actually served their time or not. Radar, you wanted to sort of, you sort of did want him to be happy, and you find out a few other seasons later he's actually not doing too good on the farm, but of course the MASH people there have a good indicator of what's going on and try to help. I suppose every season has their strength or weakness. What I liked about the end sort of seasons of MASH is that they actually did end up as like a unit, as friends. Just give me 2 seconds here, I'm just thinking. No, he's going to take him.
Ready to deploy.
Got to put you in sort of strike. Yeah, no, we can't move you out of the way.
Yes, brother.
Is that by the end of the last 2 seasons, they actually, well, 3 or 4 seasons, they did seem to be a bit of a strength, all friends. Where the first 5 or 6 or 7 seasons they were against each other, which is not a bad thing. Creates the tension that usually TV shows have, but it's supposed to be all working together. Now they did a special on the MASH with the most favourite episode, and I'm actually quite disheartened that they reckon the favourite episode was an episode called Joker's Wild. Late in the seasons in the running of the MASH, it's about playing practical jokes and each other. I thought it was pretty weak. Probably one of my favourite episodes is actually early in the season. It's the first 3 seasons. It's where Frank Burns was a commander in charge at the time and prohibited alcohol. Now, not just so much just more jokes, but I think they actually captured a lot of the withdrawals of the people that were involved with the alcohol sort of thing, and that's I think that's pretty rare in a show to show the after effects, especially this early in the sort of in the 70s, I suppose you could say. And it was quite good how they showed all that type of stuff. So I should really put him in defense mode, but that's okay. Just having a bit of a look at my strategy here, and it's all pretty screwed. Oh, we've got another one here. We can do whatever this button is. Oh, toss that old boy. Did it do much? No, did a bugger all. Oh, we'll get everybody to shoot. It doesn't matter. Can't remember what I was talking about. That's how in depth and how detailed I'm trying to think of everything. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just moved up like that. That's okay. I might be able to... That's the problem with the movement phase, I suppose. Yeah, they're all fighting each other at the start of the series, but they got on. Ah, yeah, the 2 episodes I mentioned. There's an episode where they prohibited alcohol. It's great. They did that quite well. The episode where they're doing all shortages of food and everything because of something, a break in the lines, which I just thought was pretty damn good. Mainly because... I should get my rook out. Get the bishop out. We'll get you out here. Get you into the play arena. But they all bunked up into one tent to save on heat and everything. Now, I know it was all the officers, a couple of non-enlisted, but it was a pretty good episode because they all sort of learned how to work together, and everybody was different. Everybody had their own backstory, and a lot of it came out there, so I thought that was pretty damn good. hang on. Am I supposed to be doing something? Am I? What's this? No. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. No, we won't do that. Yeah, sounds good, whatever. What else we got? We better go kill this dude over here, but it's just not good. Not gonna. Oh, rip shreds. We'll wipe and push escape. No, it does that. If we go back, there you go. That's a bit better. We'll do this this thing here. We can't even do that. That's a bit of a.
Seeking better ground.
Push the wrong button, but you don't worry about that stuff. He's moving back there, so that's alright. Winchester did an alright job. Not great, but he did an alright job. There's a few moments there. Again, another good episode with Winchester. That's when we met another. Well, I actually worked on a patient that lost a bit of control over his hand and taught him who that patient actually used to play piano for a living. Now that was a pretty good episode. That he taught this other person a bit of humility. And, same thing, I suppose, too, was that it might be a bit of a. Just also move him up. It's that he gave the patient hope, but also satisfy his own. That's what I didn't like about the Winchester. It was more about satisfying his own. It's a bit of a shame. Adam's Ridge was a good episode. There's just so many quotes you can use in real life at all. What to do? You've already fired. You've about to. Yeah, kill that guy. Probably have all set up to take him anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Shit that one as well. So I think this sort of thing ruins the game, to be honest. As it should be just chess, because really developers it is just chess. It's well, pretty much all there is to it, unfortunately. We might have just opened something up here. Did that, but see, I can take his knight if I take his pawn there. Might have to take his. It's all about sacrifice, isn't it? Alright, let's take him. So we've got the bishop here to sort of take him, so we've sort of got that sort of set. Depends who's going to take him though. The only person that can take him is going to be whatever that is. So we might keep him there actually, it's kind of a good thing. Here we go, this is the chainsaw. Let's rip into this one, shall we? Yeah, see, that's good stuff. Even though that was a pretty boring animation, they must have run out of time or something. Let's do this one here, shall we?
Throwing grenade!
There is one episode of MASH, season 5 or 6, that really just gets my goat. There's an episode where, that's the Queen. Oh, look at that, I'll be able to take his Queen. That is just fantastic. Alan Alda crashes a jeep outside a village of a Korean family and spends the whole episode talking and talking and talking and talking. Oh my god, it's the most boring episode in the world. You just want to strangle him to death, but that's just how it is, I suppose. So, yeah. Well, hopefully we can finish this game shortly. Like I said, we can take him. There's no one else that he can take there. That's a pretty good little animation. Sorry, just a bit parched there. There's something to drink. But again, MASH should be an episode that you should. MASH should be a whole TV series you should get into. Just skip the first season. Maybe skip season 8 or 9. But apart from that, she's pretty. Oh, look, we got him in check. We got him in check, good and proper. We better make sure that he doesn't move from there, so we better move our rook over there shortly. Kill this thing. Yeah, that's good, you know, just dead in front of you, but you don't worry about that stuff, do you? How can you do that? You're in check. Well, that was unexpected. Very unexpected. Well, we're just gonna have to open up a 6-pack of whoop ass.
This shall be over soon. To victory!
The movie, I probably would skip altogether. Again, I think by this day and age, it's very outdated. And the morals and principles in the movie is pretty dodge. There is a guy that thinks he's homosexual, so he thinks he's dead. So he wants to pretty much almost commit suicide. So it's yeah, it's a bit dodge, to say the least.
Weapon ready.
Probably watch it. There is some few moments in it. Look, it's got a Robert Duvall in it, a very young Robert Duvall. Actually plays a pretty strong character. Sally Kellerman is pretty hot in it, to be honest. Donald Sutherland, just I think totally miscast, but I think in the early 70s he was pretty the actor to be at the time, unfortunately, and yeah. But then again, I just don't like Donald Sutherland in a nutshell. That's just life though, isn't it? Total life. I'm not getting very far here. Well, I can move you over here. Yep, you move out, old bean. As with that, I think that might be the whole MASH thing all sorted, to be honest. Get into it. Some good episodes, some bad episodes, but it isn't a show that you should watch. It's 155 or something episodes, so it's you've got a bit of time on your hands.
Weapon ready.
Just want to get this game sorted, I suppose.
We don't stop ahead.
Oh, he's protecting him. He's bringing him up. Oh, he's got a shield up too. That's not good.
Blast him.
Don't know how I'm gonna checkmate this dude.
We shall
So,
not fail.
I can bring you up actually. But I'll do some damage there. I've got to move these pawns out of the way there. Ah yes, here we go. We can actually kill this dude here, so that's pretty good. Yeah, it was a boring or oh, that's not too bad. You better not miss in that direction.
Grenade.
I could throw that. Yeah, that could work quite nicely. I reckon let's just skip all this stuff. Let's just go into it. Alright. Let's just skip all those moves. Let's get this game over and done with. I'm starting to lose a bit of patience here.
We shall prevail.
Let's take this dude. Yeah. Well, I better watch that because that's pretty gruesome. Yep, you take that, you old bop. We better get this rook out, I think. I suppose we could kill this guy. Yep, you shoot. Good. Gotta move you up somehow. But we still haven't got him yet. That's not because they're probably missing from point blank range. Yeah, no, we got him that time, so that's okay then. Alrighty.
This is more.
It's time to.
Oh, God, you.
Yep, we'll see what happens.
Ready to move.
It's okay, we'll get this guy out of the way. But let's do a moving procedure. Hope that's a rook. It certainly is. We'll try and get this guy down pat. No, can't shoot. Someone in front of him. Excellent. I am trying to speed this up because it's actually taken longer than I thought, which is a bit of a shame. So what we can do, we'll get him in check. That's okay. We'll get this guy in check. He's got no recourse then. Try and see if we can get this guy. There you go. Fantastic. That's pretty much all we can do then. So let's end that turn. Just move them across, which is fine. So this is a knight, is it? Ah, well, we just got rid of that, so I think we're pretty screwed.
Pushing them back.
Move that guy up there. Let's just move along. I don't really care anymore, to be honest. Alright. Just want to move this guy out. You know what? I think I might actually quit, actually, to be honest, because there's not too much we can do. So, that's MASH, that's Regicide, and I'm glad you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to our page and watch out for other videos.